The official Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer removed a shot that was featured in the leaked version of the trailer, a shot that revealed the true reason that the hand ninjas are there at this prison fighting Spider-Man. And unfortunately, it's not for Daredevil. Hey everybody, Colton here, and the official second trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day has arrived, and the scene they cut from the official release has me rethinking my assertion that Matt Murdock is in this movie. But the Netflix Daredevil series does hold a key piece of evidence to what the hand is actually up to in this film.
Do it now!
Never forget that no matter how powerful you become.
So the idea that Matt Murdock would be in the movie, it made sense, right? He was in the last one. We know Matt's in prison. The Hand are Daredevil villains after all. The Punisher and Sheila Rivera are in the movie. It just made sense. Hell, I even theorized that Spider-Man could be mistaken in thinking that the Hand is there to kill Matt, and that they're actually there at the direction of their leader, Elektra, who wants her boo brought back to her. Thus, setting up a very interesting Born Again Season 3, which will be featuring the return of the Defenders. And remember, Elektra and the Hand had a huge role to play in that Defenders series. But anyway, this removed scene from the official release of the trailer, it has me thinking that the Hand aren't there for Matt after all. Instead of this being a prison break or rescue mission for the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, this is actually Spider-Man's rescue mission to save Jean Grey, all after realizing that he has been played by the DODC. Let me show you. Okay, so we know that Jean Grey is being held captive by the DODC, right? We see her shackled to a chair here in the trailer. And here in this shot, we are seeing Spider-Man arrive at a prison where he is encountering DODC agents standing on guard. And that's important to note because these are not your typical prison guards. So why would DODC agents be here? Well, because this is a repurposed prison that the DODC is using to hold mutants and other super people. Now, in the leaked version of this trailer, we see behind this guard another guard, and look at that, he is holding one of these electric batons, the same electric batons that we see the Hand ninjas using in their fight with Spider-Man in the prison. Now, this tells me that my theory that the DODC is arming and funding villains like Scorpion, Boomerang, and Tarantula, and Tombstone in this movie, they're also seemingly employing the Hand. You see, the DODC, the Department of Damage Control, it's in a bit of a damage control situation of its own when it comes to their brand. Previously, they were adversaries to heroes like Spider-Man, but with Mayor Fist's reign being over and the Avengers reformed right there in New York City, heroes like Spider-Man are beloved once again by the public. We even see him getting the key to the city. So if DODC wants to survive, they will have to adjust and find a way to justify their own existence. So what is their plan? Well, they need to cause damage for them to control. The same way weapons manufacturers lobby Congress to start wars so that they can sell the US more weapons. The DODC totally gave Scorpion this mechanized suit and helped him get out of prison, and they've likely supplied all these other villains with their gadgets as well. They are playing both sides of the war, causing a problem and selling the solution. Now, we know Tombstone is in this movie as well, and Tombstone, he's a Spider-Man villain that is basically a criminal underground mob enforcer, making him a great inside man for the DODC to do their black market dealings, similar to the role of Mr. Charles in his work with Valentina Allegra de Fontaine and their underground network of black ops missions and moving weapons illegally. Tombstone will be the DODC's ear to the ground, where they tell Tombstone what they need to happen and he makes it happen. For example, getting Matt Gargan out of prison and supplying him with a mechanized suit, and then telling him to go break some shit and cause trouble, all in exchange for, well, his freedom and possibly getting Spider-Man's head. Now, who else do we know that is part of this underground crime syndicate of the MCU's New York City? The Hand, the Daredevil series, season 2 specifically, as well as the Defender series, they established that this ancient ninja clan has a very big role to play in the criminal underground of the MCU's New York City. The same underbelly that Tombstone and Matt Gargan and all these other villains are involved in. And that's where the connection will be established between the Hand and the DODC. The same way the DODC is looking to form bonds and good PR by having good public relationships with heroes like Spider-Man, they'll also have secret relationships with villains to do their dirty work. And keep in mind what the DODC was originally formed to do. They were an organization that cleaned up after big fights. So again, if they want to justify their existence, they need to have bad guys to fight good guys and cause damage for them to control. And this will all be directly mirroring what we're seeing going on with Valentina and the Avengers. Her public face is Oh, she's the owner of the new Avengers, but she also has her criminal underworld work with Charles and mercenaries like Bullseye. In fact, I think that Valentina and the DODC, I think they're connected and working together. So anyway, why did they cut this shot? And are they trying to hide the clue that the Hand and the DODC are working together in this film? No, they probably just made a slight adjustment to the cut of the trailer to tighten it up, but I saw it. I saw it, and I think it means that the Hand does get called in by Mr. Milchick. Severance reference, if anybody got it. He calls Tombstone and he gets the Hand called in to come stop Spider-Man at the request of the DODC after Spider-Man has easily taken down these DODC agents. So maybe no Daredevil in the movie. I know it seemed like such a sure thing, right? And hey, maybe there's still a chance that he will pop up. But after seeing this new trailer, it's pretty clear that Spider-Man, he is breaking out Jean from this prison. And for some reason, the Hand is trying to stop him. And I think the fact that they are using weapons that we have seen in possession of the DODC, I think that's a pretty major clue that they are working together. But those are just my thoughts. I would love to hear what you think down in the comments below. Now, with all this talk of the Hand, there is still that question of, will Daredevil be in the movie? I don't know, but you know who is going to be in this movie, and I'm really excited about it? The Hulk. But as cool as it is that Hulk is popping up in Spider-Man, he might actually not be popping up in Avengers Doomsday. And that is a perfect segue into our sponsor for today's video. The Kalshi prediction market currently has Hulk at a 62% chance of appearing in Doomsday. I don't think it's a coincidence that he is in a movie, Spider-Man Brand New Day, alongside two other actors, Tom Holland and Sadie Sink, who also have not been confirmed for Doomsday. I think that this Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day, could end with us fully understanding why these three characters, Hulk especially, won't be showing up in Doomsday. Let's say I put $100 on no, Hulk won't be in Avengers Doomsday. If I place that trade right now, I could almost double my money. Now guys, remember, this is supposed to be fun. We are talking about Hulk and the Avengers after all, so please do trade responsibly and only use what I call your fun money. Money that you have responsibly budgeted and set aside for entertainment purposes only. So if you want to have a little fun and put some money on your Avengers Doomsday prediction, check out my link in the description below or use code Colton, C-O-L-T-O-N, to check out their Avengers Hulk market for yourself. And by using my link or code Colton, you get $10 when you trade $10. Again, my link in the description below or use code Colton. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. I've been Colton Ogburn, and I'll see you next time. Bye!